here we are back to school, back to remote learning. I guess that we are going to need to get used to this. So I thought that it was a good idea to record a video to you. Let's recap a little bit. Long are the days, as we already studied, of the British Empire. Now Britain or the United Kingdom, better said, it's in the process of leaving the European Union, that it's called the Brexit. And we had studied India in depth, and we even heard this from economists, that the United Kingdom will need to understand that now they are a very small economy within the other economies. So they will not only have to think about what they need, but also what they will need to give to other countries in order to get back what they want. We will move on to Australia. We already started studying some of that in the first half, but I've been since I'm teaching this subject, I kind of been browsing on what was happening in other countries, especially the countries that had been part of the British Empire, to see what was happening in regards to coronavirus, which of course we know that this is all around the news. So I've been browsing Australian's Health Department website, and there was one thing that really caught my attention. You know that all around the world they're talking about this people most at risk. I mean, for us it is the elderly. Here in Argentina, or maybe people that might have other diseases that probably they are more in danger when they contract this virus. But when I went into the health department website, the Australian's Health Department website, it really caught my attention that one of the groups that are considered to be most at risk are the Aboriginal. So this is something that I will really like to explore with you, to see if we are able to understand why is this happening? Why is the government considering Aboriginals as a group of at risk when it comes to coronavirus? Then, I don't know if you know this. Hopefully you are reading about coronaviruses here in Argentina, but also in other countries. There's one state in Australia, which is called Victoria. This is where Melbourne is. Melbourne is the second biggest city in Australia. They just went back into strict lockdown. They had a spike in cases. So yesterday, they announced, yesterday is Saturday. You will see this Monday, but yesterday is Monday, August the 1st. They announced that they are going back into strict lockdown because of the spike in cases. And it's all around the news. They're trying to figure out why is this happening, because Australia was being one of the countries that supposedly was treating the virus the best. I mean, they were getting the lower cases, they were getting the shorter quarantine, their economy was not being affected that much. But all of a sudden it looks like in this particular state, in Australia, things are not looking that great. So they're trying to figure out why. And of course, the only solution they found was to go back to a strict lockdown. So I will be posting three different resources that you can read to get the idea of what is happening in Victoria. Of course, you're not going to get a lot of answers because nobody has answers regarding coronavirus, but you will get a sense of you will feel what is happening in this part of the world. So there's one article which is from the BBC, which is what you are seeing here. Then there's a video that I will also share with you, which also talks about coronavirus and Melbourne, and see, there's a few ideas there that they're sharing, trying to understand why is this happening. And then also there is another article that I will post here. This one, it's more independent, but I always like to read independent articles, so then we can get a sense of ideas from different people and different backgrounds. This one, it's a little older. It's not as recent as the other two are. You see, it's from April, but it targets urban Aboriginal people and coronavirus. So we will. I think that it will be a good idea that you read this article and get an understanding of what is happening in this particular community in Australia regarding the virus. Before we went on winter break, I posted a film for you to watch. I hope that everyone was able to watch this. If you haven't, please do so. It is posted in our classroom. It's called Rabbit Proof Fence. It is quite moving, but it talks about a time period in Australia in where there was a law that government could take away what they were called caste children. They could take away. They could take those children away from their family. We will talk about this next week. Next Monday, we will get a live session, so then we can discuss how we are going to work in the second part of the year. And also we will talk about how we are going to deal with this part of the project regarding Australia. In the meantime, please read the articles and watch the movie. So then we have a lot of information to debate and talk during our live session. Next Monday, let me tell you the exact day. It is Monday, August the 10th. There it is. There you see it, August the 10th. I will be posting the times. We will be meeting in small groups. So for now, it's getting some input, reading the articles, watching the movie, get your own ideas, try to get the main ideas from the articles, also get your own ideas regarding what you think about what you're reading, and of course the movie, and we will have a good discussion then August the 10th. Later on, as I said, I will be posting the groups and the times for each group. So I am here. If you need me, you can, as usual, you can call me, you can write me a message on Google Classroom and I will answer. And I'm looking forward to continue working with all of you. Goodbye from now.